All right, so after kicking it with some of my buddies that are running $100,000 plus month agencies, that's a real six-figure per month agencies, I learned quite a bit of things. And I think the number one thing that I learned is what I want to share with you here. And one of the things they told me was, the only thing that matters is setting appointments and taking appointments. And that's what I want to share with you in this video is the 6 ways that I'm going out there and getting my calendar full with meetings. So if you watch through this whole video, you can see these six different techniques, these 6 different strategies that you can start implementing today to hopefully get you from going from 0 meetings per week or maybe 1 or 2 if you are at that point to having a full book calendar so you can really focus on scaling your agency and bringing in more money for you and your team. So with that being said, got my mic, got my camera, let's jump into this. The 6 ways, the number one thing, before I jump into number 1, I want to go over how this all works. First off, you need to find one specific market or one specific, niche in a way that you're going to be getting results, right? So I'm not going to go into too much detail on like what niche or whatever industry that you are in right now, but just know that this works best if you're not all over the place and you're not doing like 10 different, let's say for example, you're doing chiropractors, gym owners, spa owners, dentists, solar, whatever. You need to be focused on one industry. And what's going to happen once you do that, you're going to become the expert in that field. Again, plenty of other videos out there that you can go check, that I have out there that you can go check and learn more about that. But for this video, I'm just going to talk about the 6 different ways that we are prospecting and getting meetings set. So number 1, and I have a whole entire course on this, Prospecting Like a Pro, is Facebook. You need to figure out, let me type that in here. You need to figure out which platform is going to work for you. And hopefully by the end of this video, I will have enough in here that you'll have enough information so you can at least go out there and split test to see what's working the best for you and then really double down and scale on that. So I'm just going to go over the 6 that we're using on here. So the next one, as many of you guys know, is Instagram. And, Facebook and Instagram are a little bit different than each other. And after I write all these down, I'm kind of going to go and break them down a little bit more in order so you can really figure out what's the best one that you want to focus on and how you can get the best results from that. So the next one is LinkedIn. And after LinkedIn, you're going to have email. And let's see, the other one I'm doing right now, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Oh, here we go. Referrals. My spelling is not on point, as most of you guys know that. But referrals, and then lastly, what we are just now starting is paid traffic. So I kind of want to basically very broadly go over these and then dive in deep on them here. So first things first, Facebook and Instagram. I feel like these two are kind of very similar to each other, as many of you guys know. They're both great for getting video messages out there. So you really need to figure out what it is that you're going to at least start to test with and then kind of double down on that, right? So if you're going to be going for Facebook and Instagram, I highly suggest testing video messaging or possibly even, see if we can get rid of that bold to make it a little bit smaller and a little bit more neat for you guys. So Facebook, we'll just start down the list. Facebook is good for videos and voice recordings, right? It's also, obviously, any of these platforms are good for text, but you need to kind of understand what it is that you're doing here. So Instagram is literally just like Facebook, as many of you guys probably know that. Facebook is the owner of Instagram. So it goes without saying that they're going to be very similar. So I'd say, depending on what niche you're in, again, this all depends on your market, what you know, what you understand about your niche, split test these. LinkedIn is more of a simply, I'd say, text and voice recordings. Again, because at LinkedIn, it's very good because you have the actual business professionals on there. Now, here's the thing with LinkedIn, though. Everybody is starting to, if they're not already, understanding how big of an impact LinkedIn really has. So you need to really focus in on setting yourself apart. Set your business. Set your business apart from everybody else. What is it that you do that's different than everybody else? And I know I put this under LinkedIn, but this goes without saying for everything. I put it under LinkedIn simply because if you're going to be out there reaching out to, dentists, for example, well, think about it. How many other people out there in the dentist niche have the same mindset and the same skills and want to do the same service that you have? What is it that's different about you that's going to make someone on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram want to work with you, or at least get you on a call rather than, everybody else out there? So email. This is something that I used to kind of, say, don't do email, don't waste your time on it. And it all comes down to, it depends on what you are doing, right? It depends. Email can be huge. Now, email I don't think is very great for setting meetings. I think it's more great for creating leads. And what exactly do I mean by that? One second. And say, like Facebook, Instagram, you have direct connection, and LinkedIn, you have direct connection with the one-on-one owner saying, hey, let's hop on a quick 10-minute call here. You can communicate back and forth with them. Email is a more slower process. And through email, your whole point is just getting their information. So when you're talking to these people on email, one thing you want to do is just find out, one, are they interested? Are they a good candidate for you? And two, get their information on that first email. Don't make it go back and forth. I had somebody the other day that was trying to connect me with a referral on Instagram or on email, and I don't get me wrong, I love referrals, but this was a very cold referral. It was sent in an email, and that stuff never works. Like, it's just a waste of time for everybody, because unless they're actually a hot referral instead of somebody that you just see down the street. I know I'm getting off on a little side tangent here, but email, what I'm trying to get at is email is good for a longer term communication, right? It's not good for short term setting meetings up. It's good for getting information, getting them on a call, and then closing them, right? So remember that when you're going into email, you don't want to over communicate. Just like everything else on these platforms, you don't want to over communicate. Now, referrals are as they sound, right? Referrals are the best way to grow. Right? If you have a good service and a good product, people are going to refer to you. And a good thing that you can do with this is have a referral policy. Saying pay $500 per referral. Whatever it is that you want to do, obviously everybody's different, but this is a great way to kind of start stacking up your agency. And trust me, when you tell your clients that, hey, if you bring me a client, you're going to get $500 off your next bill, a lot of them will go for it. So if you haven't implemented the referrals yet, definitely do that. That's something that you can do. It doesn't take very long. Send out a broad email to all of your clients. You should be pretty good on that. Now, this one, paid traffic, is more for scaling. I'm putting scaling on here because if you are under the point where your agency is bringing in less than 10K a month, don't focus on paid traffic. Definitely pay attention to the rest of this video, but in order to get the most out of paid traffic, you need to be scaling. If you are under 10K and you are not doing these 5 above it, do them. Then once you do these 5 and start having a consistent flow of meetings, then go to paid traffic. Now, on the other hand, if you just have a lot of money sitting in the bank, your financials are good and you're like, dude, I just want to go 100% in on this, go for paid traffic. It definitely helps to have results and all that, but this is something that we're starting to test out here on my end, and I'll keep you guys kind of updated on how it all goes for me. But from what I've learned from hanging out with these guys that are doing 100K plus per month in their agency, again, that's $100,000 per month plus. Those are big fucking numbers. Those guys, they're all running paid traffic. So that's the way you scale. You need to have it with one niche. And honestly, if you implement these ways, your calendar will be filled. And I promise you, if you just take time out of your day and actually do this, or hire a VA. If you're interested in hiring a VA, let me know. We have a staffing agency where I can help you, hook you up with the right guys for that as well, get you the right results, get you some good employees on your hand. It's a whole nother side note. But again, if you are interested in that, DM me, let me know. Preferably on Instagram. It's probably the easiest way to get in contact with me on that. But what I was saying was, if you're not doing these, do them. Because if you're only doing one of these, well, guess what? You have 5 other categories where you can be setting meetings. And that's where most business owners, especially in SMMA, fail, is they just don't have enough meetings on their block. Now, if you are super inexperienced with all this, I have some YouTube videos out there that will help you out as well. Go check out my YouTube channel. And if, the reason for that is because those videos will help you kind of understand the mentality, the mindset to go out there and dominate this field. Because again, the main reason people fail is just because they don't have enough meetings set. And if you don't know sales and you only go into, 2 or 3 meetings and you get told no right away, you're going to quit and you're going to get frustrated and you're going to quit. So you need to have the mentality, the mindset of going into sales the right way. Again, whole nother video, whole nother topic on this. Go check out my YouTube channel for that. But I hope this helped. These are the 6 ways that we are filling up our calendar consistently. If you like this, let me know down in the comments. With that being said, hope you guys have a great day.